Listen. Cam has some stuff to say, and I had to think about it, and I had to listen to it, and think about some stuff that was brought up from 2 years ago, where I said, "Cam, you my man's, and I'm coming for your spot." Now I'm not sure how that's taken as hate when all you have to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space. So
Mhm.
you took that as an insult, which is weird to me. I'm not sure how you can do that. But if you check the motherfucker, if you check the numbers, what I said I was gonna do, I've already done and surpassed that in this specific space. Now he said he asked me to come join them, to do something with them, and I
Right.
told him, okay, you got to check with my people. You got to reach out to my people who, when it was time for me to work with you, what did I ask you to do? Reach out to who?
I talked to Doug.
You talked to Doug. So boom, we did, like that.
Right.
That's the way I handle business. I don't run nothing through me. So I
Right.
guess that was seen as a sign of disrespect because I chose to come over here with you. Boom. Okay. Now we brought up the issue with he talking about money and bags and how much you pay guest feature. How much we pay our guest features. Buddy, I ain't no guest feature. Boy, I'm the main attraction. What is you talking about? I always been the main attraction. There's a difference. In your lane, you do what you do. I'm in completely different lanes and completely different rooms from you, despite me always playing around and joking. It's different. For one, you wouldn't have been able to afford me to begin with. Let's start there. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I think because I do everything in an entertaining, fun, laughing way, you kind of forget and don't really understand what's being done over here and how special what we have is. And that's no disrespect to them because I like they show. I
Right.
love it is what it is because it's different than what we do.
Hmm.
Their views, they got some high ones, but it's mainly about going at people and jigging at people, you know? Over here, it's about having fun, entertaining, and the stories.
Yeah.
Completely different. Two different shows. I love them though.
Yeah.
Then, Cam, he's a Harlem dude. I've been to Harlem. My face is clean in Harlem. Most of the time, those that I know from Harlem, you know, they don't act like that. He getting a little emotional for nothing, especially about stuff. One, I show
That allegedly
respect.
happened 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and it was a sign of respect because I see you as the standard
Right.
of what it is to be the
Right.
best at in this space.
Right.
Then the Stephen A thing. You talk about weird and I don't like you don't like my vibes. Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. It's a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious. So then
You
now you're getting personal with the words and the talking. I post my location where I'm at every day. What you tell me to stop doing? Stop catching rides from the airport, right?
Yep.
Everybody know where I am every single day, no matter what city I travel to. I'm outside all the time. If it was really an issue, or you really didn't like me, and it was a problem, I'm easy to find, especially in Miami. If I'm not mistaken, you be here. Y'all film here, if I'm not mistaken. I show everybody respect, huh? I show everybody love. What's one problem that you've always gotten on me about doing a show like this? I don't do enough what? When it comes to talk about players,
Yeah. You don't critique enough.
I don't critique enough because I'm always showing love. I'm always showing respect no matter what. I never get out of line with nobody.
Right.
But the words that were displayed as if it's a personal issue. Now, if it's a personal issue, which I've never had with anybody because I always show everybody love and respect, I'm easy to find because I'm outside. Always. In Harlem too. That's your stomping grounds, right? I be at Ricardo's all the time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be in New York Monday, and I'm gonna be at Ricardo's at 5 o'clock to be exact. But it's always love. No, never disrespect. and that's it. And
Me,
I
I
love
pers-
you.
me, I personally,
And I love you, unless you want to go another route.
Yeah. Big JTV. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, get in there, share if you care. I see a lot of people are viewing my content, but y'all are not subbing. I better see that sub button twerking and getting touched like some of the victims. Anyways, let's keep on going. Epstein list ain't coming out. It is what it is. Let's talk about it. Except my show, on my platform is positive. Okay, we're not on that weird Epstein things. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about somebody who might get touched in a violent way. And we're talking about this Ocho versus Cam beef. And let me make this perfectly clear. I don't think these men are actually going to touch each other in any way. I think they might cross each other's paths. I think they might do some kind of clout move, like pretend to beef. Because you have to understand what the internet is. The internet is full of lies. It's full of deceit. It's full of manufactured, moments and reactions. It's WWE. The only difference is WWE is actually coordinated, and professional wrestling actually has a script and some sense of organization. There's improvisation, of course, right? Where there's something called a work, and then there's something called a shoot. A work is when something has been manufactured, right? A shoot is when it's real or authentic. And then there's even a mix of that called a work shoot, where it's a blend of both. I think, personally, what we're viewing with Unc and Ocho is a shoot. In other words, I think it's real. And if they playing, then they got me, because I think it's real. I think that when Cameron went on It Is What It Is, he genuinely was dumb enough. And I say this respectfully because I actually do like Cameron. He's one of my favorite rappers. But I think he thought that Ocho was serious about actually trying to get his pee longer. Ocho is a troll, man. Ocho be trolling, right? And the thing is, Cam is so stupid and sensitive sometimes that he ain't putting two and two together. Just because you can put a lot of words together that rhyme and be funny on a track and entertaining on a track doesn't mean that you're really that intelligent. Ocho was clearly joking with Stephen A. Smith. And the background is Stephen A. Smith had Ocho on his show around the Super Bowl time. And Ocho made a joke that he had to get some kind of performance enhancers to grow his pee in order to perform better as a porn star. Obviously, Ocho is not a porn star. I'm not going to comment on Ocho's pee, but Ocho likes to joke. He likes to be goofy. That's part of his brand. So then, because of that clip, Cam and his... Cam is goofy, man. Because of his goofy self, he decided to air out personal business, right? And say he actually dislikes Ocho and he finds him goofy. The irony of it is because It Is What It is a very goofy show. They say pause every 5 seconds and they giggle like high school girls. That's what they do. Now, is it entertaining? Correct, it is. So what we're talking about here is a man who didn't understand the humor and decided to air out personal business issues. Keep in mind, Ocho, I don't believe, is a astute negotiator and businessman. He probably delegates, which is smart. If you're not strong at something, you get somebody who's better at that than you, which I believe that's what Ocho referred Cam to. Why did that happen? Because Cam wanted to have Ocho be part of It Is What It Is as a contributor. I'm going to make this perfectly clear. Ocho is making way more money with Club Shay Shay. It's not Club Shay Shay Nightcap. I think the Nightcap's potential is out of here. I think that literally they're going to get a $150 to $200 million contract, and it's coming soon. It is what it is. I don't think they're going to get there. They might get close, but I don't think they're going to get there. Part of the reason is because of Shannon Sharpe is a way bigger star within the sports culture. And the sports culture, specifically American football, has superseded any other business of sports within the North America. So whoever guided Ocho into going with Shannon Sharpe is smart, because look at Cameron. Cameron's crashing out every few months. He's going viral for crashing out on Jim Jones. He's now going viral for crashing out on Ocho. Unc and Ocho go viral for crazy-ish they be saying on their show that is not related to beef and issues, man. Now, of all people on the show, Unc, Shannon Sharpe be crashing out the most. So that's the irony in this situation. My overall point is, man, I don't want to see this happen. I think this is slightly real. I think that these individuals are, Cam is 49, man. Ocho's like 47, man. Like, what are we doing? Either get in a ring and fight like men, or just do your entertainment, man. It is what it is, ironically. And Cam comes out looking the goofiest out of all this because, bro, you have such a remedial understanding of humor and you taking things so personal, man. Y'all both doing good. Y'all both old as hell. Focus on that. Get to the bread and dip, man. Big JTV. I'm out, man.